Karen is a pejorative slang term for obnoxious, angry, entitled, and often racist middle-aged white woman who uses her privilege to get her way or police other people's behaviors. However, Karens come in all shapes and sizes and can be any sex, race, gender, sexual orientation, or political affiliation.
Come to the dark side.
Ha, Karen!
Welcome back to What the Hell, Karen? Today I am introducing a new member of the Karen family. Karen's long-lost brother, if you will, who is a red-glassed crusader fighting for the rights of the people that the Blue Line tyrants violate. While driving, Karen's long-lost brother gets the attention of the police by speeding. Not having any of it from the cops, Karen's long-lost brother asserts his rights.
Continue driving, take the exit.
Well, then turn off your siren. Stop putting the siren on.
Driver, continue driving.
I'll keep, turn your siren off. This isn't a emergency. You're gonna give me a speeding ticket. I got it. Turn off your siren. This old cop was behind me. He had his siren going the whole time. And I was like, told him to turn off his siren. Yeah, I got you, head. I got you. You see the cameras right here? That's why I'm going right here, because there's cameras right here. And no, I'm not keeping my
Stop for your speed license, registration, insurance.
Yeah. Why are you blasting your siren at me?
Because you're not pulling over.
Well, you can clearly see I'm going to an exit.
You don't dictate the stop, we dictate the
No, I'm afraid these are my rights. I have the right to pull over and be in a safe place from you.
We determine a safe location.
You don't determine shit. I have my rights.
You have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do. It's a California driver's license. That's my passport, if you couldn't tell. I'm not sure if you noticed that or not. Is that a U.S. passport? Einstein?
Like one. Doesn't look like a
Flash it.
driver's license.
Listen, I got the whole thing of you putting your siren on the whole time, and I'm saying I'm pulling over up here. But why'd you turn your siren? Was there an emergency? Is there an emergency right now?
Yeah.
What?
Driving 102 miles per hour. That's the whole reason why we're
Oh,
here,
like
man.
you don't drive 100 miles an hour?
No,
and
I
even
don't.
if I was, which I'm not admitting that I am, how is it any different than your car doing 100 down the road than mine?
I'm not driving 100 miles an hour down the road.
You drive 100
Parked
miles
on
an
the
hour
right
all the
shoulder.
time.
I'm
How?
going to an emergency,
Oh,
maybe.
bullshit, dude. Bullshit. You guys are driving down the road with your sirens on at me as though I'm some sort of criminal.
It's Jose, correct?
Yeah, it's my name.
Okay. And what's your address? The one on Hollywood Boulevard?
It's on my passport, isn't it?
Address on your passport. There's no address on it.
Well, take the address off there then.
You just got to make sure the ticket gets to you.
Well, it's my picture ID, isn't it? Isn't that my passport?
Yeah, but it doesn't have an address.
But isn't that my passport?
It is an address.
Okay, so can I get a warrant for my arrest if I don't pay a ticket? Yes or no? So don't harass me, give me my ticket. It's that simple. You guys have brought this upon yourselves.
When your subpoena to go to court comes in the mail, we want to make sure it goes to your actual address.
Well, there's an address on there. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's on me, isn't it? If I don't go to court, don't I go to jail?
Do you have insurance?
Yes, I have insurance.
Can I see a copy of your insurance?
Ha, Karen!
The next day, while filling out some paperwork at the courthouse, Karen's long-lost brother gets startled by the janitor who is merely trying to do the job he is paid to do.
What address is that?
Excuse me, I'm trying to do my job.
Yeah, I know you are, but I'm doing mine right now. You're not gonna hide. You're not gonna hide transparency. You ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna happen. No, I'm not gonna get out of your way. That ain't gonna happen. You ain't doing that. It ain't gonna happen. No how, no way. Back off. I don't give a damn what you are. You're not gonna vacuum right here, right now, while the people are getting transparency. That ain't gonna happen. I don't give a damn. You can go do it somewhere else. It's that simple. Back off. You ain't gonna vacuum right here while I'm showing transparency. This gentleman right here is trying to hide transparency. This gentleman right here is trying to hide transparency. It ain't gonna happen. You ain't doing it. I don't care. You ain't gonna vacuum right here, right now. There's 1,300 people watching. I will identify you if you don't walk away. I'll put this in your face. I'll show the people who you are. Officer, I'm having a problem here. You're gonna vacuum over there is what you're gonna do. Don't you ever try it again. That's who that gentleman is right there. Don't you ever try to hide transparency again, you dirty pig. Don't you ever do it again. You understand me? The law's arrived. Yeah, head on out, son. Don't you ever try it again.
I got your original.
You guys don't have the internet? You can you?
I'm so sorry. She's over here waiting on this. She's waiting on this, and I can hardly hear.
You guys don't have the internet? Is this the correct address for WOWK-TV, 1708 South 7th Street? Yeah, is that the correct address? He doesn't have a smartphone.
It's Huntington.
It's Huntington, West Virginia?
Yes.
Can you look up on the internet the address for me? That would be a lot of help. Anything to hide transparency. Do you see that janitor? The janitor's against you guys. That was preposterous what that man just tried to do.
Hey, sir.
Ha, Karen.
Later that afternoon, while holding a peaceful protest right at closing time for the building, Karen's long-lost brother refuses to leave, and while his handful of fellow protesters look on, gets arrested.
Building's closed.
Okay, sir. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Building's closing, sir. You guys have to leave.
We're not leaving. We're protesting.
Why can't you protest for our city? Why can't you protest for our city?
You can protest. You have the right to protest. Terry is detaining. Terry. It's Terry versus Ohio. That's what Terry versus Ohio is. It's detaining. They killed the lights on us. That's fine. That's fine. They killed the lights. That's perfectly fine.
Hey folks, the building's closed. Y'all have to step out, please.
We're protesting. Oh, here comes all the cops. Film them all.
Okay, Jose M. DeCastro, cease and desist your disorderly conduct or you will be arrested.
I'm more than willing.
Jose M. DeCastro,
I hear you right here, man.
vacate right now or you'll be arrested.
I'm more than willing to go with you.
Jose M. DeCastro, you will?
If you're going to arrest me, if I'm under arrest, I'll go with you.
All right, let's do
Please
it.
don't touch me. No, I'm not. You're not putting my. I'm willing to go.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I'm not-
whoa.
I'm
Hang
not
on, I
putting
got
my hands
this.
on my back. You're not going to be tortured. Don't take me.
Sir, this way.
I don't need to. I'll go with you. I'm not going to attack anybody.
This way, sir.
I'll go with you. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But you don't need to torture me. They're arresting me. They're arresting me. They are arresting me. They placed me under arrest as a law-abiding citizen. I will go with them. There's no need for me to fight anybody.
Appreciate that, awesome.
I'm not going to fight you. I have no weapons on me. I'm no danger to you. I want you to know I am protesting. I am protesting. I want you to know I'm protesting. I'm peacefully protesting.
Okay.
I'm not.
Stop. Please stop on your back. Stop.
You're not a man, dude. I'm gonna go with you. I'll go with you. Stop it. I'll go with Pam. I'll go with you.
Listen. Hey, wait a minute. Stop. Listen, just stop. Chill, quit.
I'll go with you. I'll go to jail.
Listen, why are you doing this?
Because you're not gonna torture me with torture cuffs. I'm
Nobody tortured
You're gonna tase me in the back? Go ahead, do it. Leave the mark.
We have
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen, listen.
Okay, put it on.
I
Put it over there.
I tried to put him in the front from the beginning, and you're
let
acting
go
like
of me,
this.
pussy. McKnight, let go of me.
Stop.
Let go of me. Tell him let go of me. I'll put my wrist together. Tell him let go of me. I'll put Pam. Ask
Wait a
him to
minute,
let go
wait.
of me. I'll put my wrist together.
Let me put this on, and we'll let go.
Let
we'll
go of me.
we'll
I'll
let
do
go.
it. Don't. McKnight, let go of me. I'll
Come
put my
here,
wrist
pussy.
together. Can I turn my phone off, please?
Okay, your phone's been seized as evidence.
I need to turn my phone off.
I'll take care of that.
I'm more than willing to go with you. You don't have to torture me. You don't need to torture me. I'm more than willing to go with you. Let me turn my phone off, please. And like a gentleman. I'm treating you with respect. I haven't cursed at you or screamed at you. Please let me turn my phone off.
I think the respect train left.
Oh, well, damn. What you
That-
do to
that
people is
left-
horrific.
I mean,
I'd like to turn my phone off.
I will turn it off.
No, I can do it. There's
You want to be charged with tampering with evidence?
There's no evidence. It's a live video. I want to turn it off.
Right.
Please allow me to respectfully turn my phone off. Like, let go of me. We have a problem, you and I. Let me turn my phone off, please. I'd like to turn my phone off, please.
Listen, we're all.
Can I have it, please? Let me turn my phone off. Everybody's watching, so let me turn it off.
Let's go.
Just let me turn it off, Pam.
She's turning it off.
No, you can't do it that way. It's not done properly.
Ha, Karen!
One of Karen's long-lost brother's fellow protesters takes it upon himself to call the state police and report that Karen's long-lost brother was kidnapped by the police.
Sorry, is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options. The Ohio State Highway Patrol Columbus Communications Center. If this is an emergency for the Columbus Communications Center, press 1. For salvage inspection questions, press 2. For licensing and commercial vehicle questions, press 3. For the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, press 4. For current road information, visit ohgo.com. For additional questions, press 5. To repeat these options, press 6.
State Patrol Dispatch Harris.
Hello, I was calling today to redress a grievance of there's a guy, he says that the State Patrol had just informed him that dealing with the Ironton Police Department would be a civil issue.
938 NIF 2021 Volkswagen, gonna be valid out of Greenfield. RO's valid.
The people have just witnessed a kidnapping by the Ironton Police Department in Ironton, Ohio. The people are willing to do something about it. We were just calling to see if give the agency a second chance to try and do something to redress the people's grievance at the start.
What's your name?
What was your name?
My name is Dispatcher Harris, sir.
Dispatcher Harris. Okay, good. Thank you. Public Service Agent Dispatcher Harris.
And so where is this occurring at?
This is occurring in Ironton, Ohio. And the police chief, Pam, just personally went and abducted one of the people from a public area in the public building. And there was a lawyer there that acted like he owned the people's public building, like he's the only one that pays taxes for it, and the people wanted to be using that building. And they were locking people inside. The people that think that they are the ones that own the building were locking people inside. There were several people inside conducting a peaceful protest, wanted to teach a constitutional class on filming the police. And
were they arrested?
no, the one guy was arrested on cam that we could see, but at the same time, it's like it wasn't an arrest; it was an unlawful arrest, which is a kidnapping.
Okay, so you contacted the State Highway Patrol.
Yeah, just to give the State Department a second chance to go and redress the grievance before the people have to redress it.
Okay, but my question is, we're the Highway Patrol. We're not a state police agency.
Sir, under 5 CFR 2635, you have an obligation to the people and to the trust before that of your private gain for agent or agency.
Right. I just don't understand what you would like us to do.
Well, for one, there had been an agency that goes by the name of the Ironton Police Department that had conducted unlawful activity in the city of Ironton, Ohio, and we would like a law enforcement agency that works in the state of Ohio to go and place arrests on the arresting officers. I believe there was a Sergeant Spoljaric, and there was a Police Chief Pam. Yeah, but the only problem is that that's what the American people believe that you're not going to do. That's why I placed this phone call so that I can send word out to the people that we've been paying taxes to do things for us aren't going to do it. Therefore, the only redress is to take up the Second Amendment and defend our country by any means necessary.
You know that would be a bad decision on your part.
What part of that would be a bad decision, sir? What part of redressing our government?
If someone was arrested, that's not an unlawful kidnapping.
So no. An unlawful arrest is an unlawful kidnapping. Somebody being arrested isn't, but an unlawful arrest. Unlawful arrest. You disconnect and they'll just show more further people. There it is, people. The Ohio Sheriff's Department or the Ohio State Troopers will not do anything about it because they don't think that they're going to go and arrest some unlawful cops because they think that cops aren't being aren't doing unlawful arrests or something. So there you go. The state troopers of Ohio do not work for the people. They work for other cops and agents, and they work for the agent or the agency.
Ha, Karen!
The following day, Karen's long-lost brother goes to the court to retrieve his stolen cell phone, which was confiscated as evidence by the police because he was recording his crime of disorderly conduct and trespassing. However, the judge refused to release it back to him.
I just want every auditor in America to realize that if this court allows them to take my property so that I can't run my channel and I can't show the world what's going on for transparency's sake to be the press, I want all auditors to know it's Judge Kevin Waldo. Judge Kevin Waldo, I talked to him on Facebook. I sent him a message on his Facebook page, and I said, hey, Kevin, I'd like to record in the courtroom. You can see my comment on his Facebook page, and I let him know that I want my camera back and I want my phone back that has all of my personal information on it and the information of tons of informants. And Mr. Waldo, Judge Kevin Waldo in Ironton, he did not give me my phone back, did not give me my property back. When he knew that I told him, I filed a lawsuit against the cops, they arrested me later, and they took my phone. All auditors be aware. All auditors be aware. Listen, I seem well off because I clean up like a new penny. Every auditor in America should know what happened here today. Every auditor in America should be running a story today that Judge Kevin Waldo, I informed him of the Ohio State Constitution. All auditors, your phone's up to being, they can, if this happens here to me, it happens to you next in Florida, in New York, in Tennessee, in California, in Alaska, in Hawaii.
Looks like they're sneaking through the back and going to court.
Open that door. Open that door for me. I gotta pause this real quick. Are we having secret is there a secret court going on? Are they sneaking you guys in through the back? Is that what's going on? Public hearings are now no longer public? A member of the press, is that what's happening?
You did judge one time.
What are you waiting for? You gotta go back there?
I want to know if public hearings are being kept private because the journalist here is recording and keeping track of everything.
All the time.
Huh?
All the time.
This happens all the time. There's a secret court going on here. Mr. Waldo, is there a court in session? I'm going to ask the clerks here. Is court proceedings, are public court proceedings going on? Are there public court, Mr. Bailiff, are there public court proceedings going on right now? Have you heard any other cases since you took a recess?
There's cases, no, there's cases, we're getting ready to go back in.
Okay, I just want to know if public hearings are being limited because a member of the press is here. That's what I want to know. Okay, you haven't heard any cases?
No.
People are disappearing out of this lobby.
Because their cases have been continued.
Their cases are being continued.
Some of them are.
Some of them are being continued.
Yep.
Because a member of the press is here. This room has been emptied by continuances. This room has been emptied by continuances. These benches were full of people, and the only case that you guys heard were 3 or 4 cases, and now all the cases are being continued. You can't get transparency. If there's a journalist in the front row taking notes about everything, then they're going to get a continuance for everybody else. They're going to do it when the journalist isn't here. That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. I have requested to see Mr. Waldo in chambers without a camera running. I have requested to see Mr. Waldo in chambers. Your Honor, I'm sorry, sir, Mr. Bailiff. I have requested to speak to Mr. Waldo in chambers about the constitutional violations going on about my camera being taken. He denied.
Repugnance. Have you filed that repugnance motion?
I have it. Yeah, I have it here. Let me grab that repugnant. So now, just to be clear, just so because there's 1,500 people watching now. So I filed a request to talk to the judge in chambers about the Shield Act, and he's denied it.
Yes.
He denied it.
Yes.
He told the bailiff that he didn't tell me that he denied that he wouldn't talk to me publicly. He said that he denied the motion to talk about the Shield Act. Let me get my replevin.
Ha, Karen!
Later that night, Karen's long-lost brother goes to the police department with the intention of getting a complaint form. However, he ends up acting like the tough alpha male that he claims to be, but we all know really is not.
I mean, any day, right? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:30 in the morning. I don't see any reason why we can't take a report here.
Okay.
Okay.
What would we like to report?
I just went out. What's your name and badge number, sir?
I am Sergeant Jeremy Hanshaw, badge number 41.
You're You're Hanshaw?
Yes, sir.
You're Hanshaw.
Yes, sir.
Wow, Hanshaw. Wow. Allegedly, you're the most violent person on the sheriff's department. That's not what we're here to talk about. This guy, according to the stories, this guy is an absolute enforcer and a thug. So I just want you to know that's what people are saying about you, that one time a guy came off the bunks at the jail and you caught him with an uppercut on his way down and knocked him backwards so hard. Hanshaw, I've heard all these stories about you, allegedly. Allegedly. Okay. You're a pretty stout guy, right?
I am. Mostly vest and fat.
You ever been in the torture cuffs?
Yes. Okay.
Now, I happen to be a constitutional law scholar. I know that you guys don't get educated in law. Spooge, is there a Jay Spooge who works for the sheriff's department and another Spooge Jarek who works for the Ironton Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Are there two?
Yes.
They're brothers?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Just like the Blankenshits.
Blankenshits, yes.
Blankenshit. They're shit.
Okay.
They're shit, dude. Okay. You don't know that?
No, I don't work with
Hanshaw?
I don't work with him, no.
You don't know that?
Nope.
Are you not paying attention? Hanshaw, it's not my job to protect civil liberties. It is yours. Didn't you know that's your job?
Okay.
That's your number one functionality, Hanshaw.
So you come down to file a complaint against an officer, correct?
I mean, what the hell's the matter with this place?
Okay. Do you want to address me or do you want to address
I'm looking right at you, dude.
Okay.
You don't understand. This is what's been missing. This is the only reason we get freedom now. Don't you know that? Are you unaware, Hanshaw?
You would like to file a complaint with?
I look at you and give me the piece of paper. I'll fill it out. I want you to go watch. I mean, you can do what you want, Mr. Hanshaw. Apparently you do anyway. I mean, would you do that to me if I was in that jail?
Would I do what to you, sir?
The things I've heard about you.
Well, everybody has rumors.
I mean, allegedly, Hanshaw, you are an absolute terror. You're the most violent of everybody that I've heard about. I've never heard about anybody who has more violence than you do. Okay. That's what I've heard. That's allegedly what people...
Allegedly.
But there's lots of people saying it about you.
Okay.
I mean, now, do you have anything to say to the people who say that you abuse them?
No, I'm addressing you, sir.
No, I'm just asking you. Do you want to say anything? You didn't abuse anybody? Do you want to deny it? I give you a fair opportunity. I'm a fair guy. Have you not noticed?
I'm declining any interview with you.
I'm not trying to interview you.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is interview me. I'm trying to address the issue that you come down here for, correct?
Yeah, you're addressing the issue I came down here.
You have a good evening, okay, sir?
Thank you, Mr. Hanshaw.
Not a problem.
Hanshaw. Hanshaw. Tyrant. Scum sucker. Scummiest motherfucker in this place. It just makes me sick, guys. I'm sorry for the language tonight. I'm just disgusted with all these things that I'm seeing. But more than that, you know, it's just disgusting. It's what we're seeing is just disgusting. There's no other way to say it. There's no other way to talk about it. The only way to actually address it is Handshot. That guy looked like every single bully on every playground, in every movie and in real life that you ever saw. Didn't Hanshaw look like the biggest bully you've ever seen? Didn't he? Didn't he look like the biggest bully ever? Didn't he? He did, right?
Ha, Karen!